Hello and welcome to Boardgame TV. It's Shadow Sunday and we're going to play Shadows of Brimstone. This will be the final campaign mission for our local group, the Saloon Girl, the Lawman, and the Rancher. It's kind of all been building up to this. You remember they went to the Caverns of Cinder and they dealt with Hellfire Succubi because people were having bad dreams in their town, and they solved that problem for the most part, but they didn't realize who the true enemy was. And so they're going to have to, or die trying, defeat Belial, last of the Shadow Kings. Now he's one of the few demigods in, I guess you can call him that, in Shadows of Brimstone. And so let's take a look at his history. It says, banished eons ago, the last of the Shadow Kings, Belial, was imprisoned for his treachery in the fiery hellscape of the Caverns of Cinder. Above all else, he seeks to break the chains and escape his eternal prison. Sitting atop his magma throne, Belial feeds on the souls of the damned to gain strength that will one day allow him to rise once more and reclaim his apocalyptic reign. The magical bindings placed on Belial by the ancients prevent him from taking physical form, but over the ages he has regained enough power to break off shards of his evil and fashion them into shades of his former glory, or even powerful avatars of darkness to do his bidding. He sends these shards of evil through portals that have torn open into other worlds, searching for a way to break the seals that bind him. Day by day his power grows. It is close now, so close, soon the world will tremble once more before his wrath. For a new age is coming, an age of shadow and fear. The scourge of worlds, Lord of Cinder, last of the Shadow Kings, Belial, will have his revenge. And so he has. You know, all these brimstone, the explosion, the portals, the darkstone. It's all coming together to allow him to be free. And so he will either break free or be stopped. Now, we're going to play Avatar of Evil. And this is the story for the mission. It says, the earth shakes and thunder roars across the sky as lightning crashes over the mountains. Something is wrong, very, very wrong. He has returned. A local preacher burst into flames, levitating up into the air above the dusty night street in the town you were passing through. Well, we won't say passing through, it's our local town. Waves of heat pour off his body, setting nearby buildings and hay bales ablaze. Your time is at an end. Rezluk, what the ha ha ha, I don't know what that is. With that, he explodes, showering burning gore on all that witness his message. In the distant night sky, you see gouts of flame erupting from one of the mines set to the hillside. Somebody's going to have to go take a look. Excuse me. Okay, so now, and normally on this mission you would start in the mines and make your way to the Caverns of Cinder. We're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and start in the Caverns of Cinder. They've been there before. They know where the mine goes, so here we go. Now, the special rules. We have to find 3 clue tokens. And reveal 3 exploration tokens, to find and stop the avatar of Belial from escaping the mines and unleash destruction on the countryside. Alright, so we just got to find 3 exploration tokens. However, for this mission, instead of beginning the darkness space on the depth track, the darkness marker starts the game on the space mark 6, which it has. This does not trigger Growing Dread card for that space. Okay. Any clue icon the heroes find in the mines automatically has a gate. Okay, well, we won't have to worry about that. Alright, so when we reveal the 3rd exploration token, the heroes reveal during the adventure is the location of the objective room. When this happens, that we found Belial and may attempt to defeat him in order to prevent him from escaping the mines. Now, reveal all Growing Dread cards, and then we have to fight him. Now, I'm thinking about changing a couple other things. I'm thinking about making it to where you find 3 clue tokens and resetting the darkness marker back to the start. I mean, I really don't. I mean, all I have to do is go to 3 rooms and then the fight will begin. So so I'm not sure where I should do it. Now, all my heroes are level 4. The only one close to leveling up again is the Saloon Girl at 720. So all Caverns of Cinder monsters will be available to fight. In the end, we will fight Belial. And we'll go over him once we get to him. So I think that is what we're going to do. We're just going to have a good old-fashioned. We're going to set the darkness marker back. We're going to find 3 clue tokens. And that will be what we have to do to find Belial. Caverns of Cinder. At the start of a hero's activation, they take 1 hit for every clothing item they currently have equipped. So, and heroes are +1 max grit. Now, let's go over burning markers. Normally, when you do a burning marker, or you're supposed to take 2 wounds, ignoring defense. However, for the most part, on burning markers, I just do 1 because I feel that thematically, if somebody's on fire, you know, they put themselves out real quick. However, though, in the Caverns of Cinder, the burning markers will play as normal. And they're going to come into play, but when a model has 1 or more burning markers on it at the start of its activation, remove 1 of those burning markers, and the model takes 2 wounds, ignoring defense. Only 1 burning marker is removed each activation. So there's that. And then we have, of course, lava spaces. You have to roll, you must immediately roll a die 6. If the roll is equal to or greater than the number printed in the space, the hero is safe. If not, the heroes take D3 burning markers. No test for heroes starting in a lava space. Enemies do not test for lava spaces. So there's going to be a lot going on. The Cinder is a dangerous place. So, alright. Here we go. Final mission. Now, our final mission for our outlaw group did not go so well. They all died. I wonder if our heroes here will all die. And Belial could be set free. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to roll for darkness. And we roll a 4. That's not good, so we move the darkness 1 step forward. Alright, so let's roll for our Saloon Girl. She's going to roll a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, we're going to put a new tile on the board, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's grab a map tile. Magma Tunnel. Which one is that? That doesn't look specifically. Is it this one? It is this one. So here is the Magma Tunnel. It's going to go here. Alright, we'll go 5, 6. And I think I'll just move her. She does get +1 move, but we will put an exploration token on the board, on the tile. And there we go. And now let's do the Lawman. He rolls a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is he +1 move? He is not. But the Rancher is +1 move. And the Rancher moves 2. 1, 2, and we'll move her 3. Okay. So let's see what we're going to get. And we're going to get an attack. And we only have 1 doorway out, so let's figure out what our doorway is. It's going to be number 5, which is here, I believe. Yep. Okay, so let's see what kind of monsters we're going to get. Some lava men here. We're going to hit. D3 lava men. Okay, we're gonna get 3 lava men. Let's have a look at the lava men. Okay, they have 3 initiative. They have Burning Touch. Lava men to hit rolls of 6. Also, immediately add a burning marker to the hero. Immune to critical hits from ranged attacks. At the start of their activation, lava men heal 1 wound for every lava space adjacent to them. Lava men are immune to burning markers. They have a health of 10, defense of 3, combat of 4, damage of 3. And there we go. Okay, so I'm going to get 3 lava men, put them on the board, and we'll be good to go. Alright, so the lava men are there. Let's go ahead and roll for darkness. Double 3s. Okay, so double 3s in the Caverns Cinder is Creeping Darkness. Move the darkness 2 steps forward on the depth track. This is going to go 1, 2, and we're going to grab a darkness card. Okay, that's not going to count. Okay, all heroes. Well, now that's not going to affect us because everybody is on the tile with the lantern because he's the lantern carrier and he's on both tiles. So we got lucky on that. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we're going to do. Now our saloon girl, she will go first. She has a higher initiative than them. She does have the holdout pistol, which she will use. But let's see, let's roll for her movement first. Okay, alright, well. And she does a critical hit. However, they're immune to critical hits from ranged attacks, and that is the holdout pistol, so yeah. She does 4 damage. She's going to get +1 for dirty fighting. So it's only actually 5 damage, so one of them's going to take 2 damage. And we'll say that this one right here is going to take the 2 damage. And now she will attack with her trusty axe. She has 2 combat. Oh, she has a hunting knife. Yeah, that's what she has. 3 combat. Okay, well that's a very good roll. 2 critical hits. Okay, that's not too bad either. Now, she's going to get dirty fighting. She's going to make the 6 +1 for her trusty axe. So that's 7. So that's 7 damage to the 2. And then with this one right here, she finishes off our first lava man. So it's really good. So she's going to gain some experience. Okay. Alright. Our lawman, he has the same initiative as our girl now. And let's roll for his movement. 5. Well, he is all the way. Okay, first thing we're going to use, once per fight, we're going to use the Darkstone Prism. It's a free attack. I can use 1 grit, which I will. And I get to do D3 wounds to it, ignoring defense. Well, that's 1 wound. Okay, well that's not really that good, but okay. Alright, so now I will go. Of course, he has 2 shots. Okay, well he hit both times, although he cannot do critical damage. Okay. Okay, so he does get +1 damage because of his gun. So that is 7. -3 is 4. So this guy has now 5 wounds on him. Okay. Alright. The second hit, though, is not going to do any damage whatsoever. So there's that. Okay. And now, next up is the, let's see, +1 on kill an enemy. Okay, so the excuse me, the lava men are going to get to go because they have the same initiative as our. Oh no, actually, shit, she's actually higher. She's 4 initiative. My bad. I'm sorry. So let's roll the dice for her. She can move 4. She's going 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, she has the Vampire Hunter shotgun, but you know that's not really going to do. These things are not beast. So she will use her Vampire Hunter shotgun. We'll use a D8. Now she has an ability. She gets rapid reload, +1 shot with the shotgun. So she gets 3 shots. Okay, well, let's see what I got here. I got 1 hit, 1 miss, which I will re-roll. Okay, that's an 8, so that's a hit. And then I have a miss. I forgot to do the Caverns of Cinder thing, so we're going to go back and do that in just a second. Okay, so I did 2 hits. So let's see how much damage I can do. Okay, well, this is not going through. However, this one will. This will be enough because of her bonus damage to kill this one. And because she killed it, she's going to get not only some experience, but she's going to get an extra shot, actually, because she has that ability. And she did a hit, but that one did not go through. Okay, so there's that. Now it is the lava guy's turn. He has no damage on him, so he won't regenerate. Let's see which one he's going to go for. Alright, he's going to go for the rancher girl. So he's going to move here. And he's going to get 4 combat. Alright, and he whiffs on 3. She gets to roll 1 to try to defend, but she does not defend. So she takes 3 damage. Now before we move on to the next turn, we got to do our Caverns of Cinder thing. At the start, they take 1 hit for every clothing item equipped. So 1. Okay, she takes 1 hit. The saloon girl. She failed it, so she's going to take 1 damage. Okay, let's see here. He's got 1, 2. Let's see how many. Okay, he takes both of them. She has 1, 2. Oh, okay. She's also immune to all heat effects. So she does not, because she has this cooling vest here that she got, I think, in the Blasted Waste. Okay, so she will not have to roll any of that for anything. Okay, so let's go ahead, roll for darkness. We got a 6. That is not a good darkness roll. So let's move it there. Okay, that's not going to fit. Darkness immunity is 1 step forward on the deck. Each hero gains 20 experience and may recover 1 Garrett. Okay, so everybody's going to gain 20 experience. But the more important thing, everybody's going to recover 1 grit. Okay, so now it's their turn, the heroes' turns again. And of course, we'll start with the Saloon Girl. She only has the one item of clothing. And she passes, so she's not going to take a hit. So roll for her movement. 1. Well, she recovers another grit. She will attack. And she did. Okay, we're gonna re-roll 2. We're gonna spend 2 grit and re-roll both of those dice. Maybe we can finish this guy off. Okay, well, 2 crits and 1 regular hit. Okay, so the critical hits is 7, but if you add her bonuses in, 6, and that's 5. She did enough to kill that guy. So the Saloon Girl is a walking ass-kicking machine. And she can also heal 1 wound on a roll of 4+. She does not. Alright, and that's the end of that, so let's all catch our breath. Now the Saloon Girl will automatically heal. He's healed, and now she's fully healed. So let's everybody grab a loot card. And we have a Darkstone Shard. The Lawman gets 50 bucks. And what's this? Draw an artifact or a gear in another world. Okay, so the Rancher will get a gear card. This is matches. Not a really good one, but okay. I must be on that part of the gear deck that's on the garbage side. Okay, so all that is done. We have ended our turn. Let's go ahead and roll for darkness. We got an 11, so we don't have to worry about it that time. Alright, so let's go ahead and move the Saloon Girl. She will move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put her there. We'll grab a new map tile. We have a lava bridge. Let's go ahead and move this. This is it right here. Yes, it is. And it's going to go on this way. Okay. The Lawman, he's going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course, our Rancher, she moves 4. 1, 2, 3. And we'll just leave her there. We're going to put an exploration token on here. And let's figure out what we're going to get. Okay, well, we have our first clue, but we're going to get another attack. And we only have 2 doors, so the one door that is exempt is 5, 6, which is this one here. So that door is shut off. But we have found our first clue. And let's see what kind of enemies we're going to be getting. No Tadarian Raiders, not today. No torture drones, not today. Lava bats, no. No. Oh, shit. Okay. Dark lava men. Well, alright. D3. Okay, we're only going to get 1 dark lava man. Now, it says here, oh, different. A hero ending his movement takes 1 corruption point adjacent to it, plus 1 damage on its attacks for each Darkstone icon the target is carrying. So it doesn't really seem too bad. So let's go ahead and roll for darkness. 6 again. Growing Dread card. And let's have our heroes go. Of course, the Saloon Girl, she's going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. She does get a free attack, so let's do that with the holdout pistol. 5. That's a hit, but 2 plus 1 is 3, and that is not good enough. I think I may spend a grit and try to re-roll. At least maybe she can chip a little bit off of them. 3 plus 1 is 4. Okay, so she does 1 wound to him. Okay, the lawman, he rolls 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we'll stick him there. And he will go. Okay, he will do his Darkstone Prism again. So I'm going to spin that grit. And he's going to do 3 wounds to it. That's very good. Ignoring defense. And remember, it is a free attack. Okay, and now he will go. Okay, he failed both times, so but he can re-roll one to hit roll. Okay, he rolls there. It's a hit, and he's going to do 3 plus 1 is 4. He's going to do 1 damage. So this thing is taking 5 damage. And now it is up to the rancher. She can move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And she will go. She has 3 shots. Okay, well, that's a miss. I'm not going to spin a grit. But she did do 2 hits. Okay, I'm going to spin a grit for this. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, well, that didn't work out. Okay, so she does 1 damage to it. And now it is that one's turn. And let's see. And he's not adjacent right now to any of them. And you know what? I forgot. I'm going to keep forgetting. I forgot their hits. Let's do the retroactively. She passes. And the... Alright, he fails 1. On the heat hits for the Caverns or Cinder. I keep forgetting that. I got to put this front and center. Okay, let's see who he's going to attack. The rancher. So he just moves up 1. He's going to be adjacent. But it is not at the start of his activation. He was not adjacent. So he will not heal. Okay. But he will attack. And he gets 3 hits. She blocks 1. So she's going to take 6 damage. Okay. And that is the end of that turn. Let's roll for darkness. We passed, so good. Okay, this Saloon Girl, she's going to go. Let's roll for her movement, 5. And I think we'll just go 1, 2, 3. And she will get 3 regular attacks. Okay, well, she did 1 crit, so at least there's that. Okay, well, that's 8 damage. That's enough to kill this guy right here. Okay, so plus 1 damage for each Darkstone icon. I forgot about that. Any hero ending his move adjacent takes 1 corruption hit. Okay, well, let's do that. She passes her corruption hit. Now she does do 1. She does have 1 icon with a Darkstone on it. So she's going to take 1 extra damage, the rancher. Okay. So that is it. We've killed it. Alright, so let's catch our breath. Okay, he heals. Well, you know what? He would have healed anyways. She's going to heal 3. Alright, and also before the turn she can roll. She doesn't heal. Okay. Let's grab a loot card. And we have an artifact card for our saloon girl. We have Ring of this. +1 spirit. Once per venture, do 2 wounds. Ignoring defense to every model adjacent to you. That includes heroes. Okay. Alright, he has some blood money. $75. I don't know why I put that there. And she gets blood money. $50. Okay. And that is the end of that round. So let's roll for darkness. Double sixes. Well, okay. Well, that's fine with me because that is Flicker of Hope. Means she's going to gain grit. He's going to gain grit. She's going to heal 2d6 wounds. 6. So she's fully healed. Okay. Well, that's actually really well. Alright. So, let's see what we're going to do. I think we'll just go this way. So let me rearrange the map tiles and see what we're going to do. Okay, the saloon girl, she's going to go. She rolls a 3. So I'm going to move her 1, 2, 3. She can actually move one more, so we will. We have Drilling Chamber. And this one is a big tile like this right here. But there's no lava on it, thank goodness. So we're going to put this, I believe it goes like this, yeah. So it's going to go like this. For there. Put an exploration token on there. Move this up. Of course, let's see if she takes a clothing hit for clothing. Now she has, okay, no problem there. And the lawman, he takes 1 hit. And let's have the lawman go. He rolls a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the rancher, she goes 5. 1, 2. We'll just have her sit right back there. So let's see what we're going to get. And we're going to get an encounter with 1 doorway. So let's see where the doorway is going to be. It's going to be number 5. So it's actually going to be that way. Okay, and we have a special encounter, drilling machines. So let's find that. Here we go. Large mechanical drilling machines are embedded in the crust here, boring down into the magma below in search of liquid darkstone. The rumble and roar of the machine seems to shake the very foundations of the world. All heroes on this map tile are -1 initiative. Also roll a d6. Okay, on a roll of 1, 2, 3, the roar machines hides the approach of enemies' ambush attack. Okay. Well, I got a 6, so we won't have an ambush attack. So there's that. So it looks like the only way we're going is this way. So let's go ahead and roll for darkness. We get 11. Alright. So our saloon girl, she will not take a hit. And she rolls for movement. She's going to go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she actually makes it to that another tile. Let's go ahead and put that there. And let's see here. I don't do those. I don't do those. Okay, here we go. Magma pit. Here we go. This big bad boy right here. It's gonna go like this. Okay. All right. Our lawman. Oh yeah, I already did his thing. I did it a little premature, but here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And our rancher, who rolls a 1. But she is +1 move, so she can move 2. She will gain an initiative, a grit. And let's see what we have on this space. We have another encounter with just one doorway. Okay, so let's see which doorway we're going to have. 4 through 6, which is this one. Okay. Now does this one have a special? This one does. It has searing heat. Searing heat. Did I not have it? I had them all separated there. Okay. Alright, let me find that thing. Okay, so I found it. It says the temperature here is unbearable. It takes a massive effort not to simply collapse under the impressive heat. All heroes on this tile are reduced to max 1 grit, and it remains in play. So, which I'm not overflowing with grit right now, so right now it's not a problem. Alright, so let's go ahead and roll for darkness. 11 again, good. Alright, our saloon girl, she rolls a 6. 1. She can actually move through heroes. So that's 1, 2. She's got to get a 2 or higher. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. And she can actually move 1 more. Lava Lake. Well, it's going to go like this. So she'll go there. We'll move our thing up. And let's put the exploration token on there. And now let's worry about these guys. Okay. So she's going to go 1, 2. Now she will go ahead and discard the matches, so she doesn't have to worry about the voices in the dark. You'd think with all the lava stuff you wouldn't have to worry about that, but okay. Alright, so she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll put that 5, and she's got to roll 2 or higher. She got it. Actually, she doesn't need to give him matches. She's on an adjacent tile as him still. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what our exploration token is. And we have yet another encounter. Okay. Boy, with only one exit. And the exit is straight across. And our encounter is Lake of Fire. Okay. Churning at the far end of the chamber is a rolling lake of liquid magma. It is difficult to even look at without your eyes watering from the blistering heat. All burning markers on this tile do +1 damage. Something emerges from the Lake of Fire. Okay, well she's the one there, so she's going to have to do the spirit. And her spirit is 3, 4. But we have to get a 6. Okay, I didn't get a 6. So I think what I may do is we're going to use the trinoculars. We're going to get rid of the Lake of Fire, and we're going to redraw a different card. Lava waterfalls. Okay. Falls of liquid magma pour from above, cascading into rivers of lava that bubble and broil as they flow through the room. Occasionally, bits of rock, liquid dark stone, or even trinkets are carried down from above with the searing molten rock. This map tile may be scavenged up to 5 times. Okay. Well, we're not going to worry about that. Okay. And I've used the trinoculars, so I can't use it anymore. And now let us go ahead and roll for darkness. 6. That is not good, so the darkness will move 1 spot. And I think I forgot to do their heat hits. So, alright, I think I forgot for her twice. So she's going to take 1 wound. And then I think I forgot for him twice, so we'll just roll. This may die. He's going to take 2 wounds. Okay, that was from there to there. So now it's a new activation. Let's go ahead and I'll take this one off. We can turn that around. And we'll turn that around this way. Alright, so let's see if she takes a heat hit. She does not. Alright, she rolls 3. Now I'm going to have to go 1. Ooh, that is not good. So she is going to have to take a burning marker. Alright, and I'm going to go 2. I'm going to go 3. 4 plus, that's 5. And then she's going to move 1 more there. So I have a new map tile on the board. We have statue chamber. That has stairs on it. It kind of looks like stairs there. Here we go. This tile right here, it's going to go like this. And of course, we will put an exploration, she's right in the middle. Put an exploration token on the board. And let's see what we're going to get here. Put that there. Okay. Our gunslinger. Well, hold on, let's activate for him. Okay, he's going to take 2 hits. So now he is at 5 damage. Let's roll for his movement. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'll move him into here. He's got to roll 3 or higher. Okay, he does. Okay, then her turn. And she rolls another 1. So she's only going to move 2. She's going to gain another grit. Okay, so let's do our exploration token. See what we get. 2 encounters and 2 doorways. Okay, so 1 doorway will not be going. Doorway number 6 will not be going. And that is here. Man, these clue tokens are hard to come by. This thing has its own stone sentry, and it has another one, but we will start with the first encounter of stone sentry. An ancient stone soldier stands watch over the passage ahead. With fire in his eyes, his stare burns into your soul and your flesh. Any hero starting their activation must pass the following. Okay. Alright. Alright. And then the second encounter. Flame geysers. Okay, gouts of flame erupt from the rocky floor here in seemingly random places and intervals. Watch your step. Any model that ends its move on this map tile must roll 2d6. If devils are rolled, the model is caught in a geyser of flame and singed. They take a number of wounds equal to the devil that was rolled, ignoring defense. Example, 5s rolled, 5 wounds. Models that are immune to burning markers are also immune to this effect. Okay. Wow. Okay, well, let's go ahead and end our turn. Roll for darkness. 8. Successful. Her turn. Let's roll for her burning. She doesn't take any burning. Now we have to do this. Any hero starting their act must pass the following. She has to do a Spirit 5 plus test. She also has 1 burning marker on her, which we will take off, and she will take 2 wounds. Okay. So let's go ahead and do her Spirit 5 plus test. She has a Spirit of 4. She succeeds. Okay. And she does not need to make the test again. She gains 20 experience. So let's roll for her movement. 4. Okay, we're going to go 1. Actually, I'm going to go 1. It's a 2 plus. 2. 2 plus. 3. 4. And we'll go 1 more. 5. Now that's going to be the end of her turn, and she's going to do Comforting Presence. She may heal 1 wound for every other adjacent hero. Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right. She can't do that to herself. Alright. Alright. The Lawman here. Actually, she's not going to move 1 more. She's going to stay right there. It's going to go. Let's do his heat hits. God, he fails that. So he takes 2 wounds. Alright, might want to look at start healing him a little bit here. Okay. He's going to roll 2. That's not a good roll. So we're going to move him out 1, 2. And he's not on that tile, so he doesn't have to worry about that. Well, we do have to do the flame geyser for our saloon girl. No devils are rolled. Okay. It's her turn. She rolls a 3. She's going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, well that's the end of that. So, and she, okay. She did not start her activation on that tile, so she won't have to do that. But we still need to put a new map tile on the board, and that's a lava bridge again. Alright, this is a big old thing here. Huh. So go there. Now we're running out of spaces here. Oh, let's put an exploration token and see what we got. We have 1 encounter and 1 clue and 1 doorway. So 1 doorway is going to be 6, which is actually here. Finally, our second clue. Okay. And we're just going to have a regular, good old-fashioned encounter. Let's see what happens. Chained Spirit. A giant spectral figure sits in a corner chained to an iron post. As you approach, it rises up in its tattered, flowing robes, beckoning you to come closer. Spirit 5. Now, she's the only one over there. I don't think I should roll any of that, so I think we're just going to stay like that. She's going to make the spirit test. She passes. If successful, gain 20 experience, and you are +2 initiative during the next fight. Okay. Then one hero may attempt to outwit the spirit. If failed, oh, okay. Well, that's if failed. One hero may attempt. Nah, we ain't gonna worry about that. Okay. Okay, that is the end of the turn. Let's roll for darkness. 10. So we're finally looking decent on that. All right, her activation. Let's do her heat. she passes the heat activation. Okay, she doesn't have to do this test anymore, and she's not going to enter move there. So let's go ahead. I'm going to roll. I don't know. We'll have to do voices in the dark. So she's actually going to stay there, and we will do the flame geyser. She takes 5 wounds. Okay. Okay, let's do him. Okay, he takes 1 hit. Okay. Alright. Let's roll for his movement. 6. That's actually good. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, barely, 4, 5, 6. I don't want him on that tile, so we don't have to worry about that. He didn't start his activation on there. Now it's going to be her turn. Now she will get rid of the matches, so she doesn't have to worry about the voices in the dark. She rolls a 4, so she's going to get 6 movement. So we're going to go 1. Okay, it's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, barely, 6. Okay, and then she ends her movement, so she got to roll, see if she gets doubles. She does not, so we're good on that. Okay, so that's where we're at. Let's go ahead and roll for darkness. We got a 7. That's a big fail. Let's do a darkness card here. See what we get. We get all demon enemies are now +1 combat. I'm pretty sure Belial will be a demon. Pretty sure Hellfire Succubi will be a demon. Okay, let's take this tile off. If anybody would have a major complaint about this game, is that it sure does leave a big footprint, but it's really worth it, so I'm not going to complain. We'll take this tile off. Come on. Alright, so we have that's gone, the lava waterfalls, searing heat is gone. I think we can move this now. So we're going to go that way. These two are still there. However, it is now time for her. Okay, she does not take a heat hit. She will now roll for movement. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going on to the next tile. Throne room. Won't this be ironic? See, it goes like this. Won't this be ironic if our next clue is here? Okay. Just put the token on the board. Alright. The gunslinger. Let's do his 2 little hits. Okay. He does take 1 more. So how many is that? 3, 4. Okay. Let's roll for his movement. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And last but not least, her. Now, she starts her activation on there, so she has to make a Spirit 5+ test. She has a Spirit of 4. And she passes. So she's going to gain 20 experience. She does not have to worry about this anymore. So we can actually take this off. We don't have to worry about that card anymore. We just have to worry about the flame geysers. She's actually going to move 1, 2, and now we don't have to worry about the flame geysers anymore. But she will get a grip. So let's do that. Okay, well, let's see what we're going to get. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. And, oh, we have our third and final clue. So, this is it. This is going to be the showdown. Let me get the board set up. Let me pick the enemies. Well, before that, let's see what we're going to do. First things first. Let's go ahead and shut the room off. Because we know that's that. Okay, so we're looking for Belial. Let's see. We're going to get some Hellhounds. Now we're going to get D3 Hellhounds with Belial. 2 Hellhounds. So let's go over the Hellhounds, which are basically the Hell Vermin. They have initiative of 6. They have fear. 2 heroes starting their activation adjacent automatically take 2 horror hits. Regeneration heals 2 wounds at the start of each turn. Hell Vermin combat to hit rolls of 61 corruption, and they're immune to critical hits. That's their health, that's their defense and stuff. But Hellhounds have a little different. They gain the keyword Cinder. They're invisible. If you can only hit it if you're adjacent to it. Gains +1 combat for each corruption point mutation the target has. Well, that's not too bad. However, and they're not demons, so they were not going to benefit Belial. So let's put this in because we're going to have to remember that. Let's do our Growing Dread card. Immediately draw and play D3 Darkness cards. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And draw and play 3 Darkness cards. This is great. All void enemies. Okay. Roll it for each blood splatter when a hero partial markers pass on roll 1, 2. Okay. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So well, I can't do it like that. Let's do it like this. Let's do Growing Dread. Gotta do a Growing Dread card. Move the darkness 1 step forward on the depth track, so they're even now. Okay. Blood Splatter. No. Growing Dread. Yes. Every hero must pass a Spirit 5 test or discard 1 side bad token. Okay. Alright, so she has a Spirit 4. Pass. She has a Spirit 4. No, she has a Spirit. Yeah, 4. Pass. He has a Spirit. 2. He passes. Okay. And then this last darkness spot. See? 4. So we don't have to do that. Okay. So that is done. And let us do our last darkness card. Roll a number of dice equal to the hero posse level. For every roll of 1, 2, or 3, must discard 1 move. Oh man, so we are at 4. Okay, let's see here. For 1, 2, or 3, well, we got that. 1 hero must discard a grit. Okay, she'll discard 2 grit, and that'll be it. Or we could move the darkness, but I'm not moving the darkness anymore. Okay, so that's that. Okay. So, alright. Feel like I'm forgetting something here. Alright, Belial. Here's Belial. Okay, now, I'm debating, and I'm going to think about this for a second. Since, I don't know, since he's just now kind of escaping, or we're just doing the avatar him, He gains Cabbage or Cinder. Alright, 25 plus 10 per hero, 35, 45, 55. I don't think it would be fair if I... Wow. I don't think it would be fair if I had to play... Well, yeah, but the Kraken was... I don't know. No, I mean, I'm guaranteeing my guys are going to die if I just do this Brutal. And the freaking Hell Vermin. Here. But he is a god. Man, I don't know. I mean, they did have to fight a brutal enemy the first group. Okay, screw it. Fair is fair. The first group did have to fight the Kraken, even though I wanted to make it tougher. Brutal enemy. They're going to have to fight Belial. He's a brutal. And so this is what he has. I won't do an elite though, because he's just escaping. So he has initiative of 6. He has Unspeakable Terror. A hero starting their activation on the same or adjacent map tile automatically takes 3 horror hits that do 2 sanity damage. The enemy cannot take more than 4 wounds. Moves through other models and changes targets each turn. At the start of each turn, roll a d6. Add an ambushing threat to the fight that is 1 threat level lower than normal. Draw a darkness card and play it. Draw a Goring Dread card and play it. One hero may spend grit to cancel this on a roll 4+. Shadow Magic. At the start of his activation, Belial cast a random spell from the Shadow Magic deck. Critical hits only reduce his defense to 2. And also cause 1 corruption hit to that hero. Wow. Belial is immune to burning and Hellfire markers. Once per turn, each hero may choose 1 critical hit against Belial to target the key hanging around his neck, instead of striking his armor. Roll another 2-hit roll for that hit to successfully hit the key. If failed, the hit bounces away harmlessly. If successful, Belial takes 2d6 damage, regardless of any bonuses being used by the weapon. This roll will not be rerolled grit, ignoring defense and endurance. However, if devils are rolled, no damage is caused, and instead the hero takes corruption hits equal to the devil's number that he was doing. Now, when facing Belial in the Cavern Descender, he also gains Magma Touch. To hit rolls of 6, also immediately add D3 burning markers. Eruption of Lava. Anytime the hold back the darkness roll is failed, every hero on the same map tile as Belial has a lava space marker placed in their space as well. D3 places at random. A hero may draw a loot card anytime he does 5 or more wounds to Belial in a turn. Man, that is overly hard. Okay, well, I'm going to get this thing set up, and I'm just going to think for a second and see if I want to do that. But, yeah. He has 8 combat, 6 damage. Wow. Okay, so I'm going all balls to the walls out. So let's start the massacre. I'm going to put him on his brutal side. I did it with the Kraken God. So here we go. Okay, first thing we have to do is at the start of each turn, roll a d6. Now, first thing we're going to have to do is roll for darkness. Let's roll for darkness. And I got a 3, so that's a big fail. So that's going here, and we have to do another darkness card. All beast enemies are now +2 combat and +2 health. Well, that's terrible because these are beast enemies right here, so that's not good. Okay, alright. So there's that. Now I have to roll Ultimate Scourge of Worlds. I rolled a 2. 1 through 2. Add an ambushing threat to the fight that is 1 threat level lower than normal. Okay. We have some harvesters. What we're going to do, 1 harvester. So 1 harvester is now joined into the fray. Oh boy. And there's my Belial. Okay, let's have a look at the harvesters. Immune to critical hits. Immune to damage from explosives and environment or weather sources. Initiative of 4. Grapple. Whenever a hero rolls devil, when a harvester rolls devils on immediately hit rolls, it also does a free extra attack as listed below. And then we have those. So this thing is not going to be easy. I tell you that right now. I mean, I don't know what to say. So, here we go. We'll put the harvester on the board. He's going to ambush. Let's see who he's going to ambush. 2. Her. He's going to ambush her. He just popped out of nowhere. Okay. Alright. So, actually, since he's plus, we all have 6s. Now, Bilal will go last. He is the boss, so he will go last of these guys. So first things first, let's have the harvester. He's got 2 combat. And he hits on 1 hit. Can she block it? She can. Okay, so the harvester doesn't do anything. Now the hell vermin. And, well, they're not going to be able to get past anybody. So let's go ahead and move 1 here and 1 here. And it looks like both will be attacking our lawman. And let's see here. 6 combat. Put it together, let's see. Gains +1 combat for each corruption. Alright. But they are going to gain +2 combat. So they have normal 5 combat. So let's do the first one. Okay, 3 hits. See if he can block the first one. And he blocks 1. So 2 get through. So let's see here. And he's going to take 1 corruption hit. And he fails it. Okay, so he's going to take 8 damage. So 9 and 8 is 17. Okay. Alright. And that's it for that. Now it's Bilal's turn. So let's see what we're going to do. First thing he has to do is he has to... Oh, that's right. We failed the darkness roll. Every hero on the same map tile has a lava space marker placed in their space as well as D3 in random spaces adjacent to the hero. Well, crap. We already have lavas there. I forgot about that. Oh, man. That's right. Okay, so... Yeah. Okay, so every hero on that map tile is getting a lava. Alright. Okay, and then as well as D3, every hero on this block has D3 more placed in random spaces adjacent to the hero. Okay, well, that's 6, so we're going to get 1 here, we're going to get 1 here, and we're going to get 1 here. Okay, and he gets 2. One. So lava just popped up there. Okay. And now he's going to draw a shadow magic card. At the start of the spellcaster's next, it ignores any hits it would take on the D roll 6 of 4 plus. Okay. So he's just gonna start there, I guess. He's gonna let his minions do his work for him for a second. Actually, what I think he's gonna do is he can move 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna have him move because he can move through models. She's here. He's gonna move here. And he's gonna attack the rancher. And he's going to be +1 combat because of that stupid Demon Forge. So he's going to have 9 combat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, what he did is 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Let's see if he does anything with 6s. Okay, D3 burning markers to the hero. Okay, so first to see if she can ignore any of these. She can ignore 2, so she's got to take 1 burning marker. Okay. I said she can ignore 2. Well, only 2 of them are hits. So she doesn't get a burn marker. Huh. And then let's see for the regular hit. Can she ignore it? She cannot ignore it. So she's going to take 6 damage. Okay. Ugh. Now our heroes are going to go. And of course, we will start with her. Now, first thing we got to do is let's see if she gets a burning hit. She does not. Okay. She is on this adjacent map tile. She takes 3 horror hits. And she passed 1. So she's going to take, they do 2 sanity, so she's going to take 4 sanity damage. Okay, so that's 4 sanity damage. Alright, now she also is next to the Hell Vermin, so she has to take 2 more horror hits, which she passes 1 of those. So she's going to take 1 more horror hit. Okay, then 5+. Okay, now it says a lava space here. It says no test for heroes starting in a lava space. Okay, so she's starting in a lava space. So we'll roll for movement. She rolls a 1. She's going to get a grit. Okay, she's going to use her canteen and heal 2d6 wounds. And she heals all her wounds. Okay. Now, she will do her free attack against him with the holdout pistol. And that's a big miss. Well. Okay. So now she will do her melee attack. Okay, she did 3 hits. 1's a crit, but remember this thing is immune to critical hits. So, okay, so with Dirty Fighting and 1, that's 7. These guys have an armor of 5, so 2 damage. Okay. And then it's 5 apiece here. And so that's going to be 1 more 5 apiece there. So the defense does not get through. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin my grit. I'm going to re-roll these. Maybe I can get a little bit better roll. God dang it. Nope. Okay, well, however, I'm going to use this. Once per venture, do 2 wounds, ignoring defense to every model adjacent to you. So that will take out him, because it's 4 health, so he's out. Okay, and this Hellhound is taking 2 wounds. Okay, and that's it for her. Now him, let's do his heat hits. Okay, he failed. Okay. Alright. So, he failed, so he's going to take 2 more damage. Ugh. Okay. Alright. Now, he has to do his fear. And he's going to have to do 3 for Belial and 2 for the Hellhounds. Alright, he passes 2. Well, hold on. I got to do that separately because Belial's does differently. Alright, so 3 for Belial. He passes 1, so he's going to take 2 sanity. Okay. And then for the 2 Hellhounds, he passes. Okay. So there's that. Now, let's do his movement. Okay. There's 4. So what I think I'm going to do with him is I'm going to recover his max grit. So we're going to recover his max grit, which is actually +1 because we are in the shadows. Caverns of Cinder. Okay. And I'm going to spend 1 grit to do my free Darkstone Prism. I'm going to do 1 wound. God damn it. To the Hellhound. Okay. Then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my dynamite. I'm going to try to throw it there. And it's successful. And so, he takes 3, and he takes 4. Okay. So he'll be at 6. Okay. And that's the end of his turn. Alright. Now it's her turn. Okay. She won't take any, but we have to do her fear, so let's do her fear. She passes 1, so she's going to take 4 sanity damage. Okay. Now, what she's going to do, she's going to have the bandages. She's going to use that. God damn it, that's only going to heal 1 wound. Okay. And then 2 for them, and then so she gets 1 more fear. 1 more that, so that's 5. So she now has 5 sanity damage. Okay, she could have healed on a roll 4+, which was no good. Okay, well, there we go. Huh. Alright. Okay. Actually, I forgot. The lawman is going to do... No, he does 2 extra damage because of his special ability. And he activates before, but it wouldn't. But he still would do 2 extra damage. So he would have done 2 for the dynamite on this one, which makes that 6. But he also would have did 2 for the free attack there, and 2 more for the free attack there. So he actually at 10. It's higher initiative. Okay, so let's get back to her. She's just going to try to shoot the guy, I guess. I don't know what else to say. We'll roll for movement. 4. Okay. Ugh. Okay, I'm not going to spin a grit yet. So that's only going to be one hit. Alright. You know, any hit you would take on a roll of D6 4+. So first he gets to try to ignore it. He does not, so there's that. He can do 4. He has a defense of 4. +1 damage against undead or beast. No. Okay, so she did absolutely no damage to him, which is terrible. Okay, and that's the end of the turn. I don't know how else to tell you this. Boy, this is not going good. Okay, let's go ahead and roll for darkness. Okay, well that's double 4s, so we didn't fail the roll. What double 4s are is each hero in Cinder takes D3 burning markers and 1 corruption point, ignoring willpower. Okay. Alright, so she's going to take 3 burning markers and 1 corruption. He's going to take 1 burning marker and 1 corruption. And she's going to take 2 burning markers and 1 corruption. Okay. Alright, so there's that. Now, at the start of each turn, we have to roll the d6. And we rolled a 2 again, and that is had an ambushing threat to the fight. That is 1 threat level to no. Okay. We have some more lava men. We're going to have 1 lava man. He's going to pop up. And let's see who he ambushes. The frontiersman, lawman. Oh, man. So he pops up right here. Okay. Alright. So that's the end of that. Now he will be 5, but he will be the same as him, so he will not actually go before the others. Okay, so first things first, it is the Hellhounds. And again, they will attack. And let's see here. Remember, they have 5 combat apiece. So I think what I'm going to do is I think one's going to attack the saloon girl and one will attack our lawman. Saloon Girl first. 3 hits. Alright. 2 corruption hits. But she fails 1, so she's going to take another corruption. Okay, so 3 hits. Can she block any of those? She can block, well, that's right. She blocks 2. She only gets hit once. So she's going to take 4 damage. However, I'm going to play the Lucky Charm. She's going to ignore that damage. Okay. Him. Wow. Okay. He took a corruption hit. He passed. Okay. So, but he blocked every single one of them. So, that's fine. Okay. Now it's Belial. We'll go. And he will take a new Shadow Magic card. Tendrils of Darkness. Roll a number of dice equal to the current position of the darkness on the depth track, which is 10. So I got to roll 10 dice. 3, 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's not roll any ones. Please don't roll any ones. I rolled 2 ones. Okay, a hero may add a growing dread card. A hero may discard a grit. Okay, so he's going to discard 2 grit. And we're not going to worry about that. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so what's he going to do? What's Belial going to do? He changes targets each turn. So he's going to go at one of these guys. Okay, so he's going to move. He's going to go here. And he's going to attack the Lawman. So he's going to get 9 dice. Whew. Okay, however, okay, he got 4 6s. Now we'll add burning markers because his combat is 4. God, he rolled terrible. Okay, so okay, he blocked 2, so he has to do 1 and 3, 4 more burning markers to him. However, before we do that, we're going to play Amulet of Kotak. Once prevention, prevent all damage a hero would take from a single source. So, he won't take any damage from the physical attacks from that, but not the burning, not yet. Okay. And that's basically the end of his turn. So now it's the Saloon Girl's turn. Okay. And first let's do her if she gets hit. 2. No. However, she failed that. So she's going to take 1 damage. Then, burning markers. Let's see, it says here 2 wounds and only 1 burning marker is removed. So, 2, 4, 6. Okay. Alright, now let's do her terror. 2 for the Hellhound. She passed both of those. And then 1 for Belial. She passed all those. Okay, that's good on that. Let's roll for her movement. Alright, she's gonna stay where she's at, and I guess she's just gonna physically go after the Hellhound. We're gonna try to finish off. Well, no, she's gonna turn and attack the lava guy. How about that? Okay, she has no grit. Well, actually, before I do that, we're gonna play the Sheriff badge, and she's gonna get +2 combat. Oh, gotta be kidding me. So she only hit the lava man once. Well, that's great. And she does 6 damage. Okay, that's 8 damage. Lava man. Is going to take 5 damage. Okay. Okay, now it's his turn. And what's going to happen is actually he's going to die. Unless I have something. Which I do not. He will die. So we'll get rid of all his burning markers. We're going to spin a revive. Gain a grit, and let's roll on the 10 injury table. Chest wound. He's -1 initiative. Okay. So now that he's actually -1 initiative, he will not get to go. It changes his order. So the lava beast, the lava guy, will get to go. Okay. So he's going to heal 2 wounds. Actually, he's going to heal. At the start of their activation, lava men heal 1 wound for every lava space adjacent to them, as well as the space they are in. Jeez. So he's going to heal 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds. And he's going to attack the lawman. It's 4 combat. Okay, he got hit twice. I think. Alright. If he can ignore it, he can. He can't ignore that one. So he's just going to take 3 damage. Okay. Now it's his turn. Now he's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 shots. Okay, that's very good. So okay, well that's awful. That's going to be enough though, god dang it, to kill this Hellhound. Because it was a critical hit. So this Hellhound is dead. Even if with its +2 health, because it had been 3, 4, yeah. So they killed the Hellhound. Okay. Now let's roll for these. Let's roll for the crit. 4 and okay. So actually, it's going to have 15 health. 4. 6, that's 10 plus 3, It's 13, and then you do this one, and that finishes off the second hellhound. Okay, so these two hellhounds are freaking dead now. Okay. But I forgot to do his heat activation, so he's going to take one more wound. And you know what I forgot to do was his terror. So, the two hellhounds, he was next to each one. He passed all that, and then Belial. Okay, he's got to take 2 sanity damage for losing Belial. Okay, now it's the rancher lady's turn. Alright, she has to take 3 horror hits. She failed one of them. Okay, and now she's going to attack the lava guy. She's going to get actually 5 shots at the guy. But first, we have to do her burning markers, so she has to take 2 wounds. Okay, now the lava guy is immune to critical hits, so that's fine. Alright, we're going to re-roll one of them. Okay, it's 2 hits. Alright, it's 3 hits and 1 miss, so let's see how much damage we can do to this thing. Okay, so it's immune to critical hits. So they have a health of 10. So they have a defense of 3. So 3, 6, 8. What is that thing? Oh, let me roll to see if she can heal 1 wound. She can. And then she can also, at the start of her activation, discard 1. So, that one took an effect because of them rats. So she's doing good with the rats. Okay. I'm going to spin a grit, and we're going to try to get 1 more wound on her. I'll reshoot. Okay, 7. Hit that thing. Okay, 8. And that is enough to kill the lava man. So the lava man is dead. Okay, but that is the end of the turn. I probably made a few mistakes, but who knows. Okay, let's go ahead and start Hold Back the Darkness. 7. That is not a good enough Hold Back the Darkness, so we have to add a Growing Dread card to the stack. All heroes lose 1 grit. Okay. He loses 1. She doesn't have 1. And now we have to do his Scourge of the Worlds. Well, that hits curved, so let's go ahead and reroll that. 5. And that is draw a Growing Dread card and play it. The darkness moves 1 step forward on the darkness trap. Okay, so move it. Let's get close. Okay, so that is it for that. Also, I failed the darkness roll. So, but we've already got lava adjacent, so it's not going to matter because they're on the same tile as him. Okay, he will actually go first. So let's go ahead and see what kind of thing that's Firestorm. Every hero on the same or adjacent map tile as a spellcaster must make an agility 5 test. Okay. Alright, so she has an agility of 4. Yeah. She passes. Okay. He has an agility of 2, too. Yeah. He fails. Okay. So fire will go around. If successful, the hero may heal D6 sanity damage. Okay, first of all, let's heal her 4 sanity damage. Okay. If failed, the hero immediately takes D6 sanity damage. Okay. And he has to take D3 burning markers. Of course, I would roll high. Okay. She has agility of 3, 4. She passed, so she can heal 1 sanity damage. That's not very good. Okay. Now he will attack. Now he attacked him last time, so let's see. He's going to attack the saloon girl this time. So 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Okay, well, let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 6. So see if you can ignore that 6. She cannot. Okay, so she is going to have to actually take D3 burning markers. 1 burning marker. And the rest is not going to matter because she's going to play I can take care of myself. Once per venture, ignore all damage from one source. So she won't be taking any damage from that combat attack right there. So that's going to be the end of Belial's turn. Now it's her turn. Let's roll. See if she takes any hits. Yes, she does. Okay. And you know what? I forgot to do her comforting presence before, but we're going to go ahead and do that now so I don't forget. So she's going to comfort presence him because he's adjacent. Alright. Okay. So now she has to do her fear. And she failed. So she's going to take... So she's going to be at 5 sanity. Now I have to get rid of 2, 4, 6. So she's going to take 6 damage and remove 1 burning marker. Okay. Now she can attack. She's going to recover a grit. She's going to use this ring right here and recover 1 grit. Okay. And she will attack now. And let's roll for her movement. Okay. And here we go. Okay, she hits 1 crit, 2 regular hits. It's actually a good one. So let's roll for the crit. Because it's only going to knock his defense down 2 though. 6. Now he can only take 4 wounds. So he will take 4. And then we roll these. Oh man, I'm going to spend a grit. Okay, that's actually good. So that's 8, 4. So he takes 8 damage. Okay. So he takes 8 damage. However, see, moves this enemy cannot take 4. Any hero, yeah, okay. Alright. She can draw a loot card because of this. So he gets 20 experience and D3 Darkstone, which is 1 Darkstone. Let me see how many experience points she has because she may have to 5, 10, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23. Okay, she's at 930, so she's close to leveling up. Okay, plus the comforting presence, which makes it 9. Because she gains double XP on comforting presence, so she's at 940 actually. Okay, so that was her turn. So, all right. Okay, so now it's his turn, and let's first do his heat hits. Okay, he's gonna take 1 damage. Then his fear. Okay, he's gonna take 4 damage. Okay. And now we have the burning markers. And he's going to take 6 damage. Okay. Now he's going to attack. And he missed both times. Well, that's great. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to spend 2 grit. Well, let's roll for his movement. Okay. Let's spend 2 grit. Okay, that's better. Okay, so I got 1 crit, which is 4, which is only 2. So 2 plus 1 is 3. And if I do this, I can add another one. So it's 4. So he's going to take 4 damage and nothing from that. So he's at 12 now. Actually, I mean, we did the most we could do. Now it's her turn. She has no burning markers. She doesn't need to worry about hits. Let's do her fear. She fails 2. She's going to take 4. So she's getting there. Okay. Let's roll for her movement. Okay. She will just attack with the shotgun. Roll 2 dice here. And she totally whiffs. I mean, I don't know what to say. Okay, well that's the end of that turn. Let's roll for darkness. 7. Okay, we failed. And we're going to get a new darkness card, but we don't have to put any lava on the map tile. All soldier enemies. Okay. Now we have to do his world eater thing. We roll a 3, and that is draw a darkness card and play it. Okay. Every hero made spirit 5+ test. If failed, draw a growing dread card. Okay. She passes. He passes. Oh, come on. Tell me I didn't do that. Yep, she failed. So we have to do a growing dread card and add it to the stack. All heroes take 1 corruption hit for each dark stone they are carrying. Okay, well, she's got to take 3 corruption hits. She passes all but 1. Okay, he has to take 2 corruption hits. He passes all but 1. She has to take 1 corruption hit. She passes. Okay. Alright, so Belial will attack. Let me see what's going to happen. Okay, so the Shadow Magic card is Grip of Destruction. It's not going to matter. We're -2 and cannot move, so I don't plan on doing it anyway, so it's not too bad. Okay, so we've done that. We've done our thing. Now he's just going to move. Okay, so this time he's attacking. The Lawman. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Wow. Jeez. Okay, so all these are hits. So let's first see if he can deflect the regular hits. He can deflect 1, so he's going to have to take 6 damage. Okay. Alright. I don't have anything to prevent this. All my preventive stuff is done now. Yeah. Okay, so these will add burning markers if I don't block any of them. So let's see how many of these I block. Okay, I block 1. Shoot. Okay, sets 12, 18. Okay, he went down again, so I have to use my second revive token. God, dog. On him. Okay, and let's see what other injury he's going to take. 7. Concussion. You are -1 initiative and roll 1 less die on all skill tests. Okay. Wow. Okay, so now it is her turn. See if she takes a hit. It's a 5, so she won't. So, she can't heal anymore either. Ah, oh, man. Okay, so what we're going to do, she's going to use her whiskey and heal 3 sanity. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. It's not going to make, I know I'm doing a little out of order, but it's not going to make a really big difference. Okay, so we got to take 1 burning marker off, and we're going to take 4 damage. 4. Okay, so that's another 8. Okay, and that is going to actually, with that burning marker, that takes her out. So she has been taking out. Let's say I have something and I don't have anything. She has just been wiped clean from the game. So our saloon girl, boy, I knew I was making this too hard, but I wanted to be fair to the other ones, and I'm gonna have to be fair next time when the federal group goes against the ancient one. Okay, so for just burning marker alone, she got taken out. Now he has to. Okay, he takes no hits. Let's do his fear. Alright, so he's going to take 4 sanity loss. Okay. He's not going to move, but we are going to roll for movement. Okay. And he will attack. Man, oh man, oh man. Okay. Alright, well. Okay, and we can re-roll this with laying down the law. Okay. Alright, and that was a normal hit. I'm going to spin my grit. Okay, and I miss. So, I'm rolling horrible. It's not doing very good. Okay, so I do 1, damage to him. So, wow, this is just awful. Okay, that's the end of his turn. She don't have to worry about hits. She's not on any lava. We just got to worry about fear. And she takes 4 freaking damage. Now her sanity is 23, so that's not a problem. Okay. Now she will attack. Let's roll for her movement. 1. Okay, well she gets a grit. Okay, well, 2 hits. Let's re-roll this. God, okay. Alright, so with the grit, okay. Alright, so we did 2 hits. Okay, we did 2 for this. This didn't go through. Oh, now let me see if she can heal a wound. She can, so she can heal 1 wound because of her cooling vest. Alright, so she's done 2 damage to him. She doesn't get any bonuses. So that's another, that'd be 15. She's done 15 damage to him. I mean, he has 15 damage. And that, my friends, is the end of that turn. So let's roll for darkness. 9. Okay, we passed. Okay. Now he's going to roll. Okay. Alright, he rolls a 2. So we're going to get an ambush enemy pop up here. And we have hellhounds again. We have 1 hellhound. And the hellhound will pop up on her. Okay. And then he's going to... well, the hellhound will go first. So, we'll go ahead and do that. The hellhound is... Now, it's going to be +2 combat. So, it's going to have 5 combat. Ugh. Okay, well, it hit 4 times, actually. And she has to do 2 corruption hits. So let's see that. She passed 1. She's going to have to take another. Okay. Well, hold on. She could block. So let's see. Okay, she blocked 1 regular hit. So she's going to take 4 damage there, 8, 12. 12 damage. Does she have anything to mitigate that? No, she does not. Okay, 12 damage. But she is got a ton of health. She's the tank of the group. Okay. Now it's Belial. He's going to pick a new shadow card here. Spellcaster immediately makes a 3 combat free attack against every hero within 2 spaces as he swings his flaming blade. Okay, a 3 combat free attack. So let's go ahead and do that against him. And that was a big whiff right there. Okay, well that's actually really good. So the spell doesn't work. And now he's going to do his regular combat attack. Now he's going to switch because he switches targets every turn. So he's actually going to move to her. And attack. And let's see here. He has 9 combat. Okay, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have these right here, so we have to see if she can block these. She cannot block those. So what's going to have to happen there is at D3 burning marker, but she's immune to that, so we won't worry about that. But she blocks these two, so excuse me. She's going to take another 12 damage, though. Let's figure out what that's going to put her at. 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Believe it or not, she's still alive. Okay. But that is the end of her turn. I mean, the Belial's turn. So it's now her turn. Well, it's actually his turn. So what's he going to do? Well, first we have to worry about his horror hits. He has no burning markers on him, so we don't have to worry about that. He's going to take 1 damage. Okay. His Cavern of Cinder hits. Now he has to worry about horror hits. And he passes, so he's only going to take 1. Okay, so let's see. Can he what return your cheer when you throw a hit? Okay. Alright, so we're getting desperate, so alright. Let's roll for his movement. He does get a grit. So he will attack. And he got a crit. He got 2 hits. Now, it says once per turn, each hero may choose 1 critical hit and is allowed to target the key hanging around his neck instead of striking his armor. Roll another 2-hit roll for that hit to successfully hit the key. Okay, so I got to spin my critical hit and see if I can do a regular hit roll. And I do. Okay, so I successfully hit the key. Belial takes 2d6 damage, ignoring defense and endurance. Okay, so let me roll 2 dice. Okay, well, that's 3 damage. I get no bonuses for that. Okay, however, I still have my other hit. Okay, which is 6, 7. So it's another 3. So, put another 5 there. So now he's at 21. Okay, now it's her turn. And let's roll for her fear. Now this is gonna be first one's gonna be for Belial. She failed every single one of those. Oh man. Okay, it's 2, 4, 6. Now, she's not great at sanity. So, let's go ahead. It's going to be actually... She's getting close to going insane now. And... Just to roll 2 for the Hellhound. She passes 1. Okay. Okay. Now, what we're going to do there, she's going to use the Hellfire Ring. Once per venture you make a free attack, choose a space on your map tile. Every model in and adjacent to that space takes a hit, causing 2d6 damage. Okay. I know he's immune to some of that stuff. However, the Hellhound isn't. I gotta get the Hellhound out of here. So, I want to say this space right here. He's immune to burning and hellfire markers. Okay, well, you know what? It doesn't. If he's immune to hellfire markers, it's a hellfire ring. So that's another question I have. Now, the hellfire ring, you would think he would be immune to it. But I'm going to say it's a special kind of magic, not the same as burning lava or anything. So, I'm going to say everybody in that thing is taking 2d6 damage. It's a different type of magical attack, and it's a once per venture thing. So the Hellhound is taking 10 damage. And Belial is taking, now he does have the endurance, so he can only take 4 damage. So he will take 4 damage. Now I made a judgment call on that. I don't know if it's 100%, but I know the Hellhounds and stuff may be immune to Hellfire. I know they're immune to lava and stuff like that. And I know Belial's immune to burning and Hellfire markers. But I'm going to say this is a holy fire or some kind of weird magical fire that can actually hurt them, because the ring is magic. So, yeah. So that's what I did that. Now that's the free attack. Now she still gets her attack. Okay, she got 3 hits. I'm going to spend 1 crit on him. Okay, she kills the Hellfire guy. I mean, and let's just, I'm going to just go ahead and say this now. There's no reason for me to get any loot cards from any of this, because I've kind of lost track of that. But still, I've only been able to do 4 damage per turn anyways. So, you know, it's not working out really good. But we do get 2 other hits. So let me see what damage I do with those. Okay, 4 is not going through, and the 2 is not going through. Oh boy. So she did no damage whatsoever to him that turn on that. So now we have to roll for darkness, and we got a 5, and we fail. Okay, let's do his Scourge of the World thing. 1. Another, God man, I keep rolling those. And we have some Hellfire Succubi. Okay, so we're going to get D3 plus 1 Hellfire Succubi. We're going to get 4 Hellfire Succubi ambushing us. That's just great. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. We did fail the darkness, so we got to put some lava tiles there. Got to put 1 where she's at, and 2 adjacent. So 1 where she's at, 1, 2. Okay. Alright, so before I put the Hellfire Succubi on there, I'm going to grab his Shadow Magic card. See, every hero on the same or adjacent map tile as a spellcaster. Okay, on the same or alright, got to make a spirit 5+. So he has a 2 spirit. He passes. He recovers 1 grit. And now she has a spirit of 4. She passes. So she will recover 1 grit as well. And I'm going to have to put the Hellfire Succubi on the thing, and I'm going to put 2 on each, okay? Okay, so the Hellfire Succubi, they have a very high initiative, so they will be going first. Vicious Claws heroes are -1 to defense rolls against them. They're immune to Hellfire Burning. Hellfire are immune to critical hits from male and are +1 combat when targeting females, and those are the rest of their stats. So, they're going to go first. They're going to go to the Lawman first. So, they have combat of 3. Alright, and they are... Alright, well, they have melee 3+. They hit on everything but 1. And remember, our defense is -1. Well, we did actually good, so we're going to just take 2 hits, and we're going to take 4 damage. This is not as bad as I thought it could have been. But now, however, here we go. On our hero here. Wow, everyone was a hit. Eesh. Okay, her defense is 5. So just ignore those. Oh my goodness. 2, 4, 6, 8. And that is it. She is down. She's out. Nothing we can do about that. And she has been taken out. Okay, now Belial will go. And of course he will move here. And let's see what happens with him. Okay, well that was just bad. We know that's a miss, that's a miss. We have a couple 6s, so let's see if we can block any of these. We can block 1, so we're going to have to put a burning marker on him for that. Or actually we have to roll, put 3 burning markers on him. Ugh. Okay. And then these, to see if he can block any of these. And he blocks 3. So he's going to take 12 damage. Actually, I'm sorry, 18 damage. He took 3 hits. He couldn't block. Okay. That's 23. He's still alive, believe it or not. Okay. And now, it will be his turn. Okay, first we're going to have to do his burning markers. Well, first let's do his cinder things. Okay, I think that's going to kill him. I think because I screwed that up. I'm going to have to spend grit on those. I'm just going to have to. I'm going to have to spend both my grit on those or I'm dead. So, okay, I passed 1. So I'm going to take 1 hit for cinder. Okay, now the burning marker, one of these is going off. But it's 2, 4, 6, and that is it. He is dead. Well, it wouldn't matter about the grit anyways. Hell, I underestimate that. Okay, well, second group after all these adventures has now been wiped out. I made it way too hard for myself, and I probably will do so for the last adventure. But that ends our local heroes campaign. Belial is free now. He is free to roam. God knows what he's going to do. God knows what he has in store for our world and what is on earth. This was very hard. Belial is a beast, especially on Brutal. That whole ultimate scourge of worlds on Brutal, if you roll a 1, it's no effect. It's basically the same. Almost. He is brutal, especially if you face him in Cinder. He's brutal. I can't repeat that enough. His little ambush enemies keep coming, and this guy is just woo. Man, we were nowhere prepared for that. So let's have a moment of silence for our local group. I custom this group. I thought this group was okay. They weren't my favorite. The Outlaw group was, but they were a good group. Let's talk about the Saloon Girl. The Saloon Girl is actually a very good hero. She has the Comforting Presence, which I tend to forget sometimes, which can heal. And if you level her up, you gain extra bonus points, experience, and stuff for healing. She's very good at blocking with the 3. She just has a low health to start with, but you can eventually build her up. And then her Dirty Fighting, +1 damage is a great help, and +1 move. And you know, you give her a hand weapon, and she comes with the holdout pistol, so that's a good little equalizer. She's a very good character. She's a lot better than you think a Saloon Girl would be. So she is fun to use. The Lawman, he just feels like a poor man's version of the Gunslinger, to be honest with you. He doesn't seem as good as the gunslinger. Now, this is a good thing. Use 1 grit to add 3 damage for Frontier Justice. But other than that, he's just your average base hero. I mean, to be honest with you. I mean, laying down the law once per attack, you may re-roll 1 to hit roll. You forget about that half the time. I think I forgot about it probably a couple times on this. But still, he's just not... He's just basic. He's like the Bandito. He's basic. And then we have the Rancher. All 3 of these come with the core set, so they're not having to buy anything extra. And the Rancher is actually, she's a little bit above average. She's got good health, good sanity. She's got good stats. The rapid shot. Anytime you kill an enemy with a shotgun, you immediately gain +1 shot. And the shotgun is always using basically an 8-sided die. You level her up, you get 3 shots per turn with that shotgun. I mean, you can start really putting damage on people with that. So I think she's a little bit above average character, like the Saloon Girl. She's better than average. She's somebody you may want to play with. She's a good character. That ability is good, and the Saloon Girl is good with her abilities. So don't poo-poo the 2 females, the Rancher, the Saloon Girl. They don't sound like they would be fighters, but to me they're better than the Lawman. That's just the way it is. Okay, so our final campaign mission with the Federal group is coming. And you know it's going to be against the Ancient One. And they're going to have to stop him in the void that was once the old town of Brimstone. So we're going to have to see what the hell goes on. That one's probably going to take place in the mines. We'll see. It comes with a mission. We'll see. But I am going to put him on brutal. You know, I did it for the other ones. That was probably my mistake. Was putting that was my mistake, honestly. The Kraken God would have been killed if I had not put it on brutal. I thought they were just going to breeze through and easily beat the Kraken God, so I put it on brutal, and then to make it fair for the others, I put their bosses on brutal, and what a disaster. So unless you really, really have high-level characters, don't play these people on brutal, because you're fixing to see what will happen to your group if you do. But Belial, is he worth getting? Yes, he is. Belial is very much so worth getting. First of all, when you put this model together, it is a cool looking model. He is probably the biggest model, if you count the wingspan there, of all the models, and he is pretty damn cool. He's kick-ass. He is what you call a boss monster, a big boss monster. Hell, the final boss monster, like in a video game. So he's very much worth buying. He, as you can see, has a lot of interesting abilities. He's a freaking powerhouse, especially on brutal. And you don't tangle with him unless you're ready. But he is worth it. And he comes with 2 missions. Cinder based. But hey, that's his homeworld. I have plans for him and the Ancient One. If the Ancient One survives the campaign, I have plans for all these gods sometime after Forbidden Fortress. But I highly recommend buying him. If you had to choose between him or the Ancient One, I don't know. I would buy both, to be honest with you. You have tons of monsters, but you don't have the big boss monsters, the final boss monsters. You don't have many of them in Shadows of Brimstone. You only really have 2. The Ancient One and him. So I would buy him. It's been a fun campaign with this group. I'm sad they got wiped out like they did. I kind of thought that was going to happen after I read that brutal stuff. Oh, but such it is. Such as it is. But I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you next time. Until then, have fun.